Hello and happy Wednesday. I am enjoying some coffee this morning. The funny part is we ran out of actually caffeinated coffee, so I'm drinking decaf. But weirdly, I still feel energy, so maybe it's a good thing to just kind of balance my caffeine intake and I might go for the real deal later. I am excited to talk about sevens with y'all. I am a seven, and so hopefully I will be able to be as unbiased as I can be. But I do know that as sevens, and like every number, we have our strengths and our weaknesses as a type and in relationships too. So, a seven in relationship, the good parts are that they can be very positive. They like to focus on the positive, they like to think about the big picture, the ideas. They're often called the enthusiasts because they like to bring the fun and have different experiences and try new things. So, with their partners, they're often able to get them to try new things and bring fun to the relationship and bring good ideas. And so, as a partner of a seven, if you struggle with that, they will definitely be fun, positive oriented partners. And the downside of the positivity can be if you are also a positive type, it will be really important that you both figure out how to be grounded and also take in the negative to face the hard stuff, because sevens will often avoid the hard stuff because they are stuck in that mindset of let's make a silver lining out of this, let's be positive, and not always paying attention to the details or really doing the hard things that need to get done in a relationship and just in life in general. The sevens are also, they can struggle with patience in a relationship. So often they will want a relationship to be more complete and more developed than it actually is, and want to go into that depth sooner than other types. And so sevens have to work on having a sense of patience with themselves and with their partners as relationships, build and develop and grow over time. They also struggle often with patience in life and the different endeavors that they take on. So it will be important that they have a partner that can ground them and say, hey, it's okay for this thing to take some time. Let's make a 5-year plan versus wanting to get all of the things done in a couple of months. And I will speak from personal experience. I've had to be really good at learning how to be focused in my own pursuits in life, because when somebody throws a number like 5 years out at me, that kind of makes me panic a little bit. Like that seems like a really, really long time to wait. And I often want things to happen sooner than later. So if I'm working on an endeavor and I know what I'm doing will pay off in 5 years, I have to give myself a lot of motivation and groundedness to really feel like it's worth doing, because I'm not seeing those benefits and the fun and the pleasure of it in the current situation. And, obviously that can leak into different areas in a relationship too, where, again, sevens want things to be fun. They want the relationship to be more developed and in a good space. And yeah, they like the novelty in relationship. They like to do fun things. Now, another dark side of a seven is that at times, because they have what we call like FOMO or fear of missing out, and they want to do all these different things and have all these different experiences, they can struggle with the relationship skill commitment. And that's a really, really important relationship skill. It's essentially the ability to be committed to your partner and not compare them to real or perceived alternatives. And often it's the perceived alternatives or this theory that there's going to be some better partner out there that can get sevens in trouble more than an actual like, oh, I'm actually like thinking another real human being would be a better partner. So sevens have to be very good at making sure they stay grounded and understanding that every relationship has its difficulties. Every partner is going to come with their own set of difficulties and conflict, and it's worth putting in that hard work and not comparing our partners to this perceived other person that might bring us more happiness, so to speak. So that's been something I've also worked on throughout the years myself, and understanding that in relationships there's going to be struggle in any relationship, and so it's incredibly important that we're able to understand that and not compare our partner to these perceived alternatives, especially when things are hard. The other thing that sometimes can be a struggle with being with a 7 is, in conversations, sometimes they will say things that are impulsive if it's during conflict, or they'll avoid conflict altogether. Again, the 7's tendency is to avoid pain. And so a partner who can be patient with the 7 and also understanding that sometimes the 7 needs time to process things and come back and talk about them when the 7's in a better space is going to be incredibly important, because they can be impulsive in the moment or withdraw from that conversation. And understanding that if a 7 withdraws, it's not to be personal to the other person. It's meant so that they can kind of collect their thoughts and really think through what they have to say with their partner. I think 7's, obviously biasly, I think 7's are wonderful. I think that they bring joy in life. They bring ideas and innovation. They are the people that giggle in relationships and giggle with their partners and get them to try new things. We can be, so good. But then, we also have to work on our patience. We also have to work on not comparing our partner to others and, making sure that we actually sit in the hard stuff. Now, as a therapist, I think I've naturally had to develop my capacity to sit in the hard stuff. And I will say, I think that's actually now kind of an integrated part that I have. And I feel like I can transfer that to relationships. Other 7's may have to work more so to do that. And to just have patience and grace with yourself if you find that your mind tends to be like, oh, let's try this new thing. And oh, what about this new thing? Because again, 7's can kind of be scattered when it comes to something like a 5-year plan. All right, y'all, I hope you had a wonderful time with this. I am really loving talking about all these different types. I'm excited to talk about type 8 and 9, 8 tomorrow and 9 on Fridays. So let me know if you have any specific questions about the types, and I'd be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I will catch you tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful day.